Mougin in southern France. This is where I used to live, and we were having dinner here the other night, and somebody reminded me of an old Chinese proverb, Lao, I think it was, and they said, now what was it, let me think, they said depressed people live in the past and anxious people live in the future, which is me, but peaceful people live in the present. And I thought it was a good time to talk about mindfulness and the art of living in the present. Guys, it's very windy out there, so we've just stopped by a little bar, I know, for some pasties avec l'eau. So we're talking about mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Well, actually it's a key buzzword at the moment, so you've probably heard it there. But it's more about taking time to do things, living in the present, acknowledging actually what you're doing and taking time out. The benefits of mindfulness is that you can reduce stress, reduce anxiety, you can even reduce pain to a certain extent. Actually that it does help a lot with keeping you calm and keeping at peace with yourself, but also really enjoying and savouring the pleasure of life. Okay, so let's talk about 5 tips to integrate mindfulness into your everyday life. So tip 1, just take 10 minutes of every day just to sit and do nothing. Take a cup of tea into the garden, just look around, just do nothing. Fill your 10 minutes with emptiness, but absorb the world around you. Tip 2 to integrate mindfulness into your life is really absorb yourself in the people around you, friends, family. Study their faces when they're talking to you. Understand their point of view. Look into their eyes. Really listen to what they're saying to you. When you kiss your partner, really feel the sensation of their lips and the taste of them. Really enjoy kissing them. How many times do we kiss somebody and not even really think about what we're doing? It's just become second nature. Tip 3 is just to really enjoy nature, absorb yourself in nature. From my bed I have a massive tree in the garden, and I just watch the whole world going on just in that tree. The squirrels gathering their nuts, the spiders spinning their webs, the leaves and the way they're changing from green to brown and back to green again, and the birds, they meet up, have their little chatter and fly away and get on with their day. So just absorb yourself to appreciate the beautiful world that God created. Tip 4, acknowledge negative emotions. Sometimes you're wound up by your own emotions and negative feelings. Sometimes all they want is some mindful awareness. So once you acknowledge those emotions, it tends to dissipate them. So be in touch with your own feelings and those feelings that are stopping you progressing or making you feel depressed or stopping you from being happy. Just by acknowledging them, you can destroy them and start afresh. And number 5 is very, very important to me. And if you don't do any of the other 4, please do number 5. It's as simple as this. Be grateful. Be grateful for what you have and for your life. Sometimes when you've had a bad day and you've got some negative things going on, you can still look for the positive in those. You know, what are they trying to teach you? What's the lesson that I've learned from this? So that can become a positive. Write down 5 things when you go to bed each evening. Say what you're grateful for that day or for your life, and you'll start to see life in a very much more mindful way for the things that you really, really treasure and pleasure about your life. So soul junkies, never underestimate the power of mindfulness. Hopefully you'll be able to build this into a day many times a day to really, really, truly experience the present and therefore lead a much more fulfilling, in-depth life. Remember, take time to smell the rosé. Cheers and namaste.